Morning. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing? It's Wednesday. We back. We here. It's midweek medicine, baby. Let's get into it. All right. Earlier this week, my wife put up a post about expectations. Right. So I'm about to go bust that wide open. I'm about to get into it a little deeper. This is probably gonna be maybe a 2-part video. We're gonna see how this work out because I got a couple of areas I want to touch on this real quick. And remember, everybody, all this is about yourself. It's about changing you. It's about this happiness that you want, these goals you want to reach, this potential you want to tap in, this greatness you want to become. This is what all of this is about. This is what every video I put up is about. I want to see people get better. I believe in y'all just like I believe in myself, and y'all need to believe in me, believing in you until you got enough to believe in yourself, plain and simple. So with this, this is one of those definitely change your mind, change your life situations. Expectations is believing that something is going to happen or that someone is going to do something for you. And today I'm going to touch on the negative aspects of that. It's, of course, like anything, is positive and negative, but we're going to touch on the negative today because if I can make you see the negative, the positive is that much easier. So getting right into it, to sum up my wife's post from the other day, because we had a long conversation about this, is pretty much if the crime is expectation, then the punishment is disappointment. And I want y'all to think about that because in life, we have great expectations placed on us from the time we're born. From the day our parents figure out that we're a boy or girl, it's expectations already. If you're a football player, your son gonna be this great football player. If you're a mother and you having a daughter, she gonna be a great dancer like you. It's already great expectations that are put on us that society and people want us to meet as we get older. And the disappointment comes in is that when you fail to do that, when you don't achieve those goals that other people see around you, when you even look at yourself like, oh my God, I let my parents down. I can't believe that I didn't make the team, that I didn't do this, that I missed that step. And it brings up doubt, mistrust, it's negative in everything. It makes you think bad about it. You don't look at the positive in your situation. You think, oh man, I got to make the team if I don't. When it should be, I'm going to make the team. Flat out, that's it. To put that but in there, or to put if, or to put, oh man, I had a good interview, but I'm not sure. That's you canceling out what you're trying to do. You canceling out the positive expectation of that. So the negative side of that is how you're thinking about it, how you seeing it. The best example that we have in today's time of expectation in a negative way is when you dealing with your baby mother or your baby father. Let's be real about that, because y'all ain't together, but y'all expect certain things from each other, and when one doesn't do it, oh, you're mad, you're pissed off, you're losing it. Meanwhile, the other individual ain't upset because they never was going to do it anyway. So who's the one who's it hurting in the long run? It's hurting you. It's affecting you. It's throwing you off. You don't want to put your trust in man so much. Psalms 118 says, put not your trust in man, but put all your confidence in the Lord. When you put your trust in man, that's when you have those situations where you run into negative expectations. That's when you have problems. That's when you're frustrated and you're mad. And if we could just see people as they are and not how we want them to be in our minds, you kill the expectation. Because if your husband don't cook, and he never did cook, but all of a sudden you want him to make Thanksgiving and he don't do it, what you getting mad for? You should have known, you knew the type of person you was with before you tried to make that commitment. It's okay to have expectations on them people, to make people raise up and to make people come up. But when your expectations are so far out of reach that you set yourself up, that's when you have a problem. Because that's what you're doing. You're setting yourself up. All expectations eventually come back to you, whether they're positive or negative. If you like I said, if you set these goals so far for people and they're unreachable by that person because they're not putting that time and that effort in to do what it is you think they should be doing, then Now you living out, you're going on unhappy because you'll keep creating this situation and it'll keep on happening and you keep trying to figure out what's going on. I can't believe them. Why won't they do better? It's not that they won't do better. It's not that they can't do better. It's just that's just what that's the person that they are. They haven't shown you no different. So you have to be that. That you just got to take that for what it is. So this is plainly simply saying you giving out too much credit to everybody else around you, but you're not giving yourself enough credit. And if you're not giving yourself enough credit, that means it's a lack of confidence somewhere. You're not trusting in you somewhere. More importantly, you're not trusting in God to take you through your situation, to help you out, to provide for you when you need to be provided for. You need to change your mindset on that. You think about that. Think about how you think about things and what you expect from people. Flipping that back on yourself. When you setting expectations for yourself, you can set up negative expectations for yourself. Like I said, you trying to meet the goals of others, when what you really should be trying to do is figure out what's best for you, what's purpose for you, and setting your expectations according to what you want for your life and the goals that you're trying to reach, not trying to meet everybody else's goals. Because one, what you do is you feel like you're disappointing the individual, which comes back on you. You're feeling bad about that. Oh, I didn't make the team. Oh man, I created this situation. I went to jail. My mother's going to do this. My parents going to do that. When at the end of the day, after a certain point of time, it doesn't matter what expectations they put on you. It's all about you. It's your decisions. It's your choices. It's where you want to go in life. So what your father wanted you to be a doctor. You don't want to be a doctor. That don't mean I let you down. That's just not the choice I wanted in my life. Plain and simple. All right? So, like I said, control your thoughts and how you see people. Like I said, see people for who they are. Especially when you've been with somebody for so long, you've been around people, you know situations, you know what to expect. You can't get mad if you already know how a person is. That's dumb on you. You cannot get mad when you already know how a person is or how a situation will turn out. All you're doing is wasting time, energy, and you're stressing yourself out. Right? Plain and simple. So keep that scripture in mind. Psalms 118:9. Put not your trust in man, but put your confidence in the Lord. That will take you a long way. When you learn to lower your expectations, certain expectations are good. It's good. It pushes people. But other expectations are unreachable. And you're setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up for that disappointment, for that long, drawn-out Facebook post that just talk about how you mad at somebody when really you should be mad at yourself because you did it to yourself. Plain and simple. All right? So next week, I'm going to get into the positive aspect of that because I wanted you to see the negative side of this first because once again, it's all in how you're thinking and what you place on people and realizing that people are going to be people. And sometimes you can't give them but so much credit. Start putting more credit in you. Start putting more trust in the Lord to take you through these situations. Negative expectations. It's stressful. It leads to doubt. It leads to mistrust. You really don't want that. It's that the negative situations, they create doubt. It feeds frustration because you have an attachment to somebody, and that frustration will build and build and build, and it's toxic for you. And then you end up in a situation you don't want to be in. So, like I said, keep this in mind. Negative expectations. Be careful how you're thinking about people. Be careful what it is that you think people should be doing. And really, just focus on you. Turn it back to you. Turn it back to how you think. And when people do things that's not really out of their normal, but it seems like out of their normal, it won't upset you so much. It won't throw your day off because, if you're not feeling good about yourself, you're not feeling happy, then it's going to mess up everything else you're trying to do. So with that being said, I want y'all to take this, pay attention to it. If y'all can't wait for next week, let me know. I'll go ahead and drop that. I'll drop the positive later on. Keep a positive mindset. Focus on the Lord and how he directs you. Don't expect so much from man because depending on the individual, if they ain't never been a trustworthy person, they're going to keep on not being a trustworthy person. So with that, y'all have a good day. Take this one. And it's Miguel. I'll get at y'all later.